What's going on, Rocket League player? If you're new to the game, welcome. Welcome to Rocket League. In this video, I'm going to show you how to literally play faster by exposing the secrets that pretty much all the top players use, but don't specifically talk about or cover in their own tutorials. And here's the best part: no free play or training packs required. Simply get better as you play. Let's get it. There are countless of videos out there on how to play faster in Rocket League. Trust me, I've watched them. They say things like, go into free play, hit the ball hard, and do that consecutively as much as you can. They say go into custom training and train on the hardest packs that you can, or go back into free play and move your car around the map in awkward ways as fast as you can while trying to maintain momentum. Now, I'm not saying these are wrong. As a matter of fact, you will get faster if you use these techniques. However, these tips are great, but they don't actually mean a whole lot because they don't focus on the how. Well, like I said, I'm going to show you the secrets that most players / content creators don't talk about. And interestingly enough, all of the top players use these techniques without even thinking about it. But enough of all that, let's jump into learning so I can show you the secrets. Playing faster in Rocket League all starts with car control. And the car control that I'm referencing is the first mechanic you learned in Rocket League: how to flip. In a logical manner, most low to mid-ranked players find themselves predominantly flipping forward or flipping backwards to gain momentum in those respective directions. Stop doing that. Without moving into the discussion of speed flips, which are a mechanic all on their own, you will find that diagonal flips are usually the better option if you're trying to generate momentum, and this is why. If you flip perfectly forwards or perfectly backwards, you will find that this will happen. Notice how my car kind of pole vaulted off the ground? And yes, this can be avoided by jumping higher, but that only means your momentum is now partially going upward as opposed to forward. The second reason why this type of flip sucks for generating speed is because you can't boost through the whole movement. If you did, this would happen. You see how you slow down during 75% of that movement? Without insulting your intelligence, I think you can see why this doesn't work out. The secret sauce of generating speed while flipping is to boost through the movement. And I'm not talking about boosting the entire time, you only need a little bit of boost to get you supersonic. That's why diagonal flips are a better option 90% of the time you are trying to generate momentum. Simply because you are able to boost through the entire movement, your car doesn't pole vault off the ground, and you are able to stay closer to the ground, meaning you can regain control of your car sooner. Now that we've talked about your flips, let's talk about how you're landing. Most low to mid-ranked players do not take full advantage of power slide, aka drifting. And it is the most powerful tool in making sure you can maintain your speed on the ground, especially in awkward situations. The secret sauce to drifting is this: if the back of your car or the front of your car won't be oriented in the direction of your momentum when you land, then hold down drift until the back or front are close to being aligned with your momentum. You don't want to hold down drift the entire time because that will cause you to overcorrect, which of course will take away from your speed. Also, holding down power slide for too long in general will make you move slower because your wheels aren't getting traction. It's kind of like when a cat tries to sprint away on a smooth surface. This of course can be avoided by continuously chaining your flips together, which is a great tactic for maintaining speed because the flips keep your momentum while you're in the air, and drifting keeps your momentum moving while you're on the ground. Keep in mind, you still need to drive forward using RT or backwards using LT, depending on your car's orientation. And if you're ever in one of those awkward situations, sometimes it's better to take a step back and stop worrying about the play, stop worrying about the ball, and worry about what your car is doing. You'll find that just taking that split second away from the play or away from the ball you're able to pretty easily regain control of your car, which more than likely will set you up to be in a better position than you would have if you got distracted by the ball or distracted by the play, but your car's upside down so you can't even do anything about the ball or the play, you know? So taking that quick second to actually look at what your car is doing while you're landing from an aerial or approaching the wall or the corner will actually pay off in the long run because you're building good habits as you play. Oh, and by the way, if you're enjoying this video and liking these tips and tricks, it would mean a lot if you liked and subscribed. Thank you. The last area of speed that I want to focus on in this video is after kickoffs. Yes, after kickoffs, because these can get kind of squirrely. If you want to be a true team player, your ability to recover after kickoffs and immediately move into an offensive or defensive position will literally make the difference of scoring or getting scored on in a lot of cases. Right after you make contact with the ball on the kickoff, you need to follow these steps in this exact order. It's very complicated, so pay attention here. First, look at where the ball is going. Second, look at what your car is doing. And that's it. It's just those two steps. Super complicated. Bonus points if you can do both at the same time, but I'm focusing on the full player base here, so sometimes it's easier to take it one step at a time. The reason you are looking at the ball first is because that will decide if you should rotate offensively or defensively. Once you have that information verified, you can begin to adjust your car accordingly, which moves on to the last portion of the secret sauce. Don't fight what your car's momentum is doing. Just go with it. Here's what I mean. If your car is spinning left, then help it spin to the left more, and vice versa. But Pink, what if I need to go to the right? Well, after you land, you can flip into whatever direction you need to by using drift and, of course, flicking. Ultimately, after kickoff, your goal should be to land cleanly on all four wheels, which you can do that by air roll correcting, and 2, have your car pointing in the direction of your momentum, which is hopefully heading towards the mid-boost. If you can't point it in the direction of your momentum before you land, then refer back to my second tip in this video and drift correct. Kickoffs make for great practice when it comes to split-second car control because sometimes you'll get completely thrown out of whack. But if you're able to consistently land cleanly and quickly after each kickoff, this will drastically increase your early possession goals or early defensive saves. Well, that wraps up another video. If you got anything out of that secret sauce, it would be much appreciated if you liked and subscribed. And if you enjoy this kind of content, then feel free to leave a comment below asking for what you want to see next. I'm here to help. Have a great day. Peace.